I don't even know if this shit working. I gotta confirm. Let me go to Facebook, Google, make sure I'm on game. If I'm on game, then we on game. If I ain't on game, then we ain't on game. Okay, I'm on game. Yo, why I look like that in the thumbnail? Oh man, they got me looking crazy. Oh man, they got me looking crazy right now. Man. Okay, we just watching shit, man.
LeBron James spends millions of dollars every year to eat right and keep in top shape. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, well, athletes are no strangers to promoting unhealthy products. But Jordan's partnership with McDonald's was more than just another paycheck. Before hiring legendary Tim Grover...
Excuse me, bro. You're excused.
If you see us in the club, we'll be acting real nice.
Bitch puts you down like that, you gotta catch the fade. Fuck the bullshit. Bitch puts you down like that, you gotta catch the fade, bro. Straight up. Damn, is that old dude?
He's better and not skinny as fuck and actually has something going for him.
And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Damn, he used to be getting talked about by these hoes. Now this nigga literally one of the richest niggas, like internet personality niggas in the game. So, you know, that should be some motivation for somebody out there to know that no matter how much motherfuckers be trying to clown you and shit, you could still be that nigga one day. For real, for real. We just scrolling through this bitch, bro. I ain't got no expectations and none of that shit. Sometimes I like to do this just to clear my mind and shit. I do design so much that the shit fucks with my mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's put cartoon tutorial. See, this how I got good. I got good at the shit I'm doing because I used to watch like a lot of tutorials. I'm talking about I used to watch a lot of these bitches, like, and it's so crazy because the tutorials I used to watch, you don't even see these motherfuckers no more, man. You don't even see these motherfuckers no more, man. Cartoon tutorial. Let's see. Yup, like Chi World. Chi World been around. Been posting videos, been doing this shit. Now, his
What's good?
what's the name, like the way that he put together cartoons is a lot different than like the way I do it, cause like really a lot of his work like consists of like what you call the motherfucking things, like when they do like the face art and shit like that. When you doing like the face art and shit like that, then like you dealing with an entity of, you know, having to go back and having to be dealing with you know, a lot of shadows and highlights once it comes to the design. I'm gonna skip to that just so I can show y'all. So basically, like if you see like what he doing right now, basically he using a pen tool, like he using an external pen tool. Hold on, let me make this full screen, or matter of fact, theater mode, so y'all can see this a little bit better. Hold up, let me make sure y'all can see this shit. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, cool. Y'all can see that on that theater mode. So if you're looking at this on that theater mode right now, like if you pay attention, what he doing right now is using a pen tool, and I believe he using a cartoon brush right now. And basically what he doing is just doing all the outlines of everything. Like I could tell just from looking, like he about to do the outline of the lip, like he about to do the inside of the lip and whatever, the outlines of the lip and whatever. He might damn near do this mustache too. Hold up, let me speed this up. See, I knew I wasn't tripping, yup. Like you see he do like the insides of the lip. And then like a lot of times people, when they do hair on cartoons, they use hair brushes. A lot of y'all don't know that. Like when motherfuckers are doing cartoons on Illustrator, a lot of times when a person is doing hair, it's a brush there's brushes that create hair follicles. I know that may sound crazy to some people, but like yeah, like it's right now they got brushes that create hair follicles on a character and shit to like for like you know, realistic drawings and shit like that. But I would recommend if anybody plans on doing graphic design, understand if you doing like cartoon art, that AI shit is about to take over all that shit, bro. That AI art is about to take over all the niggas that do like, you know, face designs and shit. If you one of these niggas that do like face designs, like shit like Chi World doing, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all need to be worried, bro. I'm not saying this because I want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm saying this, man, because I want y'all to face reality of what the fuck is going on right now, my nigga. On some serious shit. Like what's happening right now, we going through a transition period, bro. Everybody go through this transition period. Anytime you work a job, you have a specific type of profession you getting money off of, or you could just be a motherfucking local drug dealer, nigga. Anybody. As long as you hustling, you out here getting money and shit, understand that you gonna go through a transition period, bro. Whatever you doing, you gonna start losing money because somehow in life, whatever you doing, people are gonna figure out a more convenient way to do it. And people always say to me like, Jay, why did you stop shooting music videos? I seen that shit happening with music videos. No bullshit. Like if y'all remember like when motherfuckers used to first start like doing music videos, like when especially when I first started, like, you know, back in 2011, 2012, like, bro, music videos used to be like a thing where like if a motherfucker did a music video and shit, like a motherfucker would do a music video and it would like people would value it, even if it was trash. Like niggas would value it because, you know, the shit wasn't like, it was a serious demand at that time. It was rare to even see even a black nigga in the streets like shooting a music video. So people was intrigued by seeing this shit. Now, what ended up happening is, you know, they went through that, videographers went through a transitional phase. I already had got out the game, so I ain't had to deal with that. But like what ended up happening is like, okay, the cell phones became more advanced. Once the cell phones became more advanced, niggas start figuring out how to do the same shit niggas was doing with the DSLRs and the higher end like cameras and shit. Niggas was figuring out how to do that on the phones. And the phones now is producing 4K footage. Now that the phones can produce the 4K footage, now that shit no longer holds the value that it used to hold. So I'm telling you, a lot of videographers, they ain't even gonna keep it real and tell you this shit I'm telling you right now. But I'm just telling you right now, everybody go through that transition period. Right now, you fuck around and tell a nigga, yo, listen, I'm charging 15K. I mean, no, not 15. Damn, not 15. But like 1,500 or some shit like that. Like I charge 1,500 for a music video. I charge 5,000 for a music video. Nigga, look at you like you crazy. Like, nigga, I can shoot this same shit with my phone, bro. I ain't doing that shit. Like, for real, like, people in different industries and just in different fields, they go through transitional periods where something becomes more easy and convenient, and then, you know, motherfuckers stop valuing the shit. Why do you think, like, when a lot of that shit started happening with music videos, you know, a lot of people started going to YouTube and, you know, they started doing shit like, yo, cause like that's why you can't even make like cover songs no more on YouTube, or you'll get flagged for, you know, using a nigga beat and all that type of shit, and no monetization. Like I'm telling you, everybody goes through that period. So right now we seeing graphic designers go through that period. Graphic designers is going through that right now. Like now that this AI art shit is coming in, like all this shit about to change. Like all this shit about to change. Like you about to see so many graphic design niggas phase out, bro. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to play nobody. I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle. I'm just letting you know, like if you a motherfucker that does graphic design and you do this this type of graphic design where you creating cartoon people faces and shit, you know, niggas just be making like just cartoons of people and shit. Like, or you know, a motherfucker be like, yo, make a cartoon of me, nigga, with a crown on my head, like shit like that. Like all of that type of art, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. All of that is about to be over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that is about to be over with because now people gonna look at it like, man, I could get a better joint off the AI art. Just because now that the AI art is like this, people ain't gonna be, you know, fucking around now, man. It's crazy because I watched a lot of people get a lot of money off this shit. But now that this shit is becoming more convenient, This shit been falling apart for people behind closed doors. See, I know this shit because I'm in the field. I'm in the field, so I see this shit. I'm seeing like dudes that used to like be getting customers like every day type shit, like where these niggas can't even pay their rent right now. Shit is serious. That's the main reason why I always try to learn as much as I can, so I never get stuck in one field and fuck around and get broke. You know, when you really a hustler, you got to know how to adapt and understand. Listen, if this work ain't selling no more, the work on that block ain't selling no more. Now I gotta fuck around and figure out what's something that's in demand that I could get my hands on, or that I know how to do to try to start getting some money. So one thing, like if anybody paying attention, I already know niggas ain't even watching this video like that, but if you watching this video, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret that I know's happening right now, but a lot of people don't know this, but this just like an industry secret a lot of people don't know. The future of graphic design, which I know AI art can't do this, the future is 3D graphics and motion graphics. And I'll show y'all this shit. I'm gonna try to show y'all this shit right now. Basically what's happening right now is everybody who get an album cover done, and everybody who gets like anybody that's within the music realm. If you notice, if you go on iTunes right now, serious shit, or Apple, I mean, they don't call it iTunes no more. If you go to Apple Music, if you click on anybody's album, what it is if you click on any of these albums, you'll notice that the motherfucking albums have movement now. Like everybody who is somebody has an album with movement right now. So this is going to be the next thing that people are going to be buying like that. Anytime somebody, you know, wants to fuck around and, you know, get some work done, you're going to start seeing a lot of motherfuckers like at trying to get these albums that move around and shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to try to open this shit so I can show y'all, bro. Because a lot of y'all don't even know this shit going on right now. Hold on. Let me try to find this shit. See if I can put Apple Music on here right quick. I can show y'all. Where the fuck Apple Music at? Let me see. Hold on. Music. Damn, if I can't put it on here, man, I'll be mad as hell, y'all. For real, for real. I'm trying to show y'all this shit. Because I would have showed y'all, like, here we go. Okay, I got it on here. So hold on, let me see if I can show y'all this shit. Boom. All right, now, if you can see this shit right now, you can see the movement that's happening. If you notice on Drake's cover, like look at Drake's cover right now. If you see on Drake's cover, you see how this has movement and shit right now. This is the future of graphic design. Most people moving forward, when they get albums done, they're going to be asking like, yo, okay, you a graphic designer that's dope at like, you know, putting together music and shit, but do you know how to do motion graphics? See, if you notice this album, see this album has movement too. Almost all of Drake shit got movement now. Moving forward, what's going to end up happening is when people want album covers, mixtape covers, all these designs, people are going to want movement within their designs. You know what I'm saying? Which, if you're a rapper, you already know that this shit been existing. Like, you know, there's always been motion graphics where you've been seeing these covers with movement. But I think behind the scenes, they've been trying to figure out how to get these designs to get to the point where they can put them on these streaming platforms. Like you motherfucking click on Spotify, you click on Apple Music and all that type of shit. If you notice, they trying to add movement to every album that is somebody. So, you know, if your album ain't got no motherfucking movement, they gonna be looking at you, nigga, like, oh, you, nigga, you ain't really lit like that. Cause nigga, your album, I go look at your album, you ain't even got no movement on your shit. So I'm telling you, bro, that's going to be the future of motherfucking graphic design. And AI can't do that. But eventually, they might motherfucking put out some technology where you can figure out, you can, you know, trick the system and add some effects to your shit. Nigga, you got a motion graphic. I'm telling you, almost everything that a graphic designer does is eventually going to be took over by computers. The only graphic design that I think is not going to be took over by computers is very tedious shit. like very detailed, deep detailed shit. Because deep detailed shit can't be done by a computer. Like you have to tell somebody in order to put that together to get it perfect. But I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of this shit can get took over. It just really takes the right system. Let me search 21 Savage. I like the his. He had one for his album, not the one with Drake, but the I think it was this one, Savage Mode 2. Let's click on that. Like, yeah, look at this one. How it like zooms in and shit. Hold on. I could be mistaken, but this motherfucker be zooming in all type of shit. Yeah, you see, like, look at this one. This one actually, nigga, it goes into a whole nother scene. The knife lifts up out the water, all type of shit. This is the future of most designs when it comes to big name rappers. I think it's gonna get like that on the phones too. Cause a lot of times if you when you looking at this shit from the phone, you ain't really seeing it like that. So when you play a song, when you on your phone, like you're not seeing motion graphics when you playing just a song, like when you looking at a single. But I think they're gonna start doing that in the future. In the future, once they start, once a rapper comes to a graphic designer, they're gonna be like, listen, I need the plug-in or whatever so I can make this motion graphic, like, for my album once it get on the iTunes. And I'm telling you, that's gonna be the future. If you a nigga that's trying to make money in graphic design, not only learn how to make the motherfucking designs, also know how to, figure out how to do your motion graphics, which means you're gonna have to learn After Effects, you're gonna have to learn Final Cut Pro, you're gonna have to learn all of these media apps that'll show you how to necessarily do all these different effects. Because once a rapper asks for like certain effects on their shit, you gotta be very motherfucking specific, once it comes down to this shit. I'm telling you, a lot of this shit is gonna change. Just like when people release hit singles like Cardi and Glow. Yup. Because if you look at Glorilla shit or Cardi shit, let me see. Because Glorilla shit, she just kind of like came out type shit. I think I spelled her shit wrong. Okay, I see her wide-eyed ass. She right here. But like if you look at a lot of these like newer joints, this is what niggas gonna be making money from. Let me see. I don't think Glorilla got no movement. Let me check, but she probably do it like got on like her singles or something. Let me check. I ain't trying to play her music. These niggas try to flag my video or some shit on YouTube. But like if you notice like a lot of newer albums, like a lot of newer shit, they got movement to it. Nah, she ain't got no movement. I'm telling you, I feel like the only niggas who really got movement like that, it's the niggas that got movement like that. Like it's only like certain artists, like artists on certain levels. Anybody can get the shit done though. Like nigga, I know how to do that shit, but like it's only certain people. They shit came out moving. That's what caught my eye. It was on FB feed. Okay, yeah, matter of fact, yeah. Let me check Facebook right quick. Let me check Facebook. Hold on, I'm gonna put Facebook on the screen. Where the fuck my shit at? Hold up, y'all. Let me check Glorilla. Let me put this shit on the screen because I want to see that shit. I never seen hers. Because I fuck with Glorilla heavy. I think what it is Glorilla got a machine behind her. She got a machine behind her because she fucking with Gotti and them. Gotti and them, I believe, got the machine with what the fuck with I can't remember the fucking label that Gotti and them is under, but I guarantee it's a designer over there that I know personally, and I know that nigga probably over there what the fuck you call that motion graphic out with that nigga. Hold up, let me try to open this motherfucking window right quick. Yeah, okay, boom. We got Glorilla. I want to see what her shit look like. Can y'all see that shit? Okay, bet. Because I'm telling you, the top artist is the niggas who got this shit right now. This look like something right
No journey is ever curve-free.
I don't want them to flag me. Hold on. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm turning this shit up.
There is no new friends in this ass. And my crew is my own. Feeling myself, the playlist, that's a whole mood.
That's hard. I've been noticing that shit for like the past few days. It's been like a lot of niggas that's been getting their shit done, and they getting not matter of fact, they getting motion graphics for Spotify playlists. And and a lot of times these playlists is what's really controlling the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like these Spotify playlists is what's controlling the game right now. I feel like if you a motherfucker that's really on game when it come down to a lot of the music shit, it's these Spotify playlists that's really taking over shit. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah, that's hard. Let me see. Did she have another one or was that it? Hell no. She crazy as a motherfucker with this shit. She said, excellent communication and interpersonal skill. Baby girl, you ain't even got that. You know? She tripping about that. So outstanding time management and organizational skills, customer service skills, ability to multitask and prioritize workloads, high level of attention to detail. Manage calendar and schedule meetings, scheduling and maintain the non-work related calendar of all events, appointments, doctor visits, dinner reservations. Damn. You know something? This is just my opinion. I feel like if you're gonna do something like this, because if I'm not mistaken, Glorilla had like a lot of like girlfriends and shit that was like in her music videos and whatnot. I feel like she should put the homegirls on this. I feel like, the homegirls from her city or whatever, I feel like she should be like, look, Rakisha from round the way. You know what I'm saying? Give her a job like this. Don't be giving a job like this out to these motherfucking strangers. Because I feel like this type of shit, this seemed personal to me. Like, a motherfucker handling like your doctor appointments and shit like that. This seemed kind of personal. I don't feel like she should really be looking for like an outsider to like get this type of thing. I don't know if this is like serious though. Like, is this like probably like just some promotion type shit? If this is just like some promotion type shit, I kind of understand. But like, I couldn't see this like being some serious shit, because if this is serious, like my nigga, like, bro, like this is some personal shit you could be wanting somebody to do. I feel like she should either two things: either look within the industry to get this type of partner, or to get this type of personal assistant to do some shit like that, or I feel like she should fuck with somebody she know, type shit. Like grab your cousin from around the way or something, and kind of ask them to do a job like this. Like this job seemed kind of like, I don't know, or maybe I might be overthinking right now, but just this personal assistant job, I feel like this seemed too personal to me. Like if I was to want something like this, I'm definitely putting on one of the homies or one of the family members for some shit like this. I'm not knocking her for this type of joint, but I just feel like she kind of wild. This look like some promotion shit though. I know this from being a graphic designer. This seemed like some promotional shit, because why the fuck this got the label and all these logos on here? Like, cause you got a graphic designer made this picture. I could tell as a designer, nigga, I know certain shit. Like a graphic designer made this picture, so I could tell like a graphic designer was talking to her as they writing down all this shit. So like this got me thinking right now, like this might not even be like a real thing she looking for. This might just be some promotion shit. Okay, so let me go and get up out of here. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I'm over here all in Glorilla business. Okay, hold up. Let me go back to my other shit. Cause I was talking about some shit, man. I done forgot. Okay, where I'm at. Yeah, that's the current logo I'm working on. But I was trying to go back to Firefox. Hold on, let me see what the fuck I was even talking about. Okay, I can't keep up with these comments, man. Caught my eyes on my feed. Honest, I wouldn't use my friend neither. Separate. I wouldn't use my friend neither. Separate business. Nah, I mean, nah. Well, the only way you should not use like your friend or your family member is if you know they on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like your family member or friend is like on some fuck shit, then I'd be like, I'm hesitant on fucking with them like when it come down to like certain business shit. But look, you gotta understand your family. Everybody know their family member. Of course, you got your uncle that be on the fuck shit. Like I ain't gonna put him in the game. Nigga be smoking and drinking, him be taking the shit serious. But then you always gonna have that family member that or that close friend that's gonna be on point. It don't even gotta be like a close friend, just like a person like from round the way. Like it's just that certain like personal shit. Like I'm just like I don't know, bro. Like you got to be careful because look, I'm gonna tell you some shit that I heard. Matter of fact, I ain't even hear this. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I got a homie, right? He's a big time DJ, like in another city. I don't want to expose him, but like basically like he start doing shit like that. He got to a point where he start like putting on like a lot of outsiders to handle business for him and shit. And a lot of people don't know, like when you dealing with these certain cities and you're not on game with like a lot of shit, you can fuck around and put somebody on, and once they know certain shit about you, they'll start setting you up for shit. So my homie, he got set up. This nigga got set up at a club. Damn, I can't believe I'm putting this nigga out there, but he got set up at a club from a motherfucker being his so-called manager or whatever. He got a chick. I remember it was just this beautiful girl that just kept like coming back, like checking on him. And you know how females like dance on the DJs and all that type of shit. And this nigga ends up leaving with the girl or whatever. I'm thinking like, the homie leaving with the girl. I ain't trying to jump in his way and nothing. Back then, I was young too at that time. I was probably like 17 in the club type shit. Coming straight out of Chicago. And fuck around, this nigga leaves with the girl, goes to the room with the girl. The crazy thing is the girl went ahead, had sex with him, all type of shit. As soon as the nigga got done, he laying in the bed chilling. The bitch walk out the room, like 3 niggas walk in the room, rob him, take everything this nigga got, his jewelry, his DJ equipment, camera, all type, took everything from this nigga, stripped the nigga, left the nigga in a hotel. Nigga called me in the middle of the night crying and shit. And all of this happened just because this manager nigga that he hired, like he never got to confirm, but we all knew like the manager nigga set the shit up. It's only because when you putting these outsiders in your business, they fuck around and get mad at you. Like, cause that's another thing about dealing with people you don't know like that. They fuck around and get mad at you. They gonna blast you cause they trying to get the motherfucking clout too. So they fuck around and get mad at Glorilla. Glorilla say some slick shit. Cause you know how females get. Female might get mad about some shit. Be like, man, bitch, I don't even fuck with you no more, whatever. Female gonna get mad and try to expose some shit. Cause I think Nicki Minaj had a chick working with her who did some shit like that. So you gotta be careful cause these hoes, like these females be like doing too much. You gotta be careful like nowadays. Cause you'll fuck around, put somebody on, they'll get hungry and start doing some bullshit. So yeah. I feel like I might have over-talked that one, but that shit had me think about my homie getting robbed and shit. I was like, hell nah, bro. I don't like having these like new people around and shit. But yeah, y'all, if y'all looking at the screen, this is what I was working on. Basically, this is a customer logo that I was working on. He wanted, if y'all know what car this is, let me know. This is a 72 Cutlass. So basically, he wanted the logo to be a 72 Cutlass. And basically what I did was I sketched it out, colored it out, all type of shit. Make sure, I got the whole look right and whatever. Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of this so I can show y'all how the front look. Wait, boom, yeah, so this how the front look if you strip down everything that I added to it. So I really like went into detail. So hold on, this the original. Nah, I only got the original picture. I must erase that bit. But yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. But trust and believe, I got like 100 motherfucking niggas I done worked with in the past goddamn 5-6 days type shit. That's the beautiful thing about this graphic design shit. Like, nigga, it's so much motherfucking money to be getting. Every time you turn around, somebody gonna need something from you. Hold on, but we going back to YouTube though. Fuck that. Let me go back to YouTube. Hold on. Window capture. Damn. I always lose this shit. See, I'm not a good I'm not like a good streamer. Like when you streaming, See, I'm gonna tell y'all about this streaming shit. This streaming shit is like hard to do because like if you don't know what you're doing, like it's like a lot of shit that goes into this. You have to know how to be switching through these menus. I think that's why like people who be streaming like low key, they be having other people working the boards, like behind the scenes and shit. Cause to manually be switching through like these different windows, it throws me off. It's hard for me to answer comments and be doing all this shit at the same motherfucking time. Or matter of fact, maybe I got the wrong setup. If y'all know the setup that I need to get, let me know, man. Get me the fuck out of this shit. I feel like I be struggling to like get to different menus and shit. Fucking with this shit. Hold up. Right now I'm working with Streamlabs. If y'all know what Streamlabs is, you probably already know. Like this the setup that I had you streaming on multiple platforms. That's why like sometimes when I be answering, y'all probably be like, I don't even see no comments. Who this nigga talking to? Like it be people from different platforms that be saying shit. And I be trying to answer different motherfuckers from different platforms saying shit. So yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to change this window back to back to this Firefox that I had rolling. Yeah. But back to my my point that I was making is when it comes down to graphic design, y'all, we about to see a lot of people fall apart out this motherfucker. Real talk, like we about to see like a lot of people fall apart. And I think what frustrates me the most out of a lot of people falling apart like with this type of shit is because, just for the simple fact of it's a lot of black women that I've been seeing like doing good like from like a lot of the graphic design shit. Because when I first started this graphic design shit, a lot of this shit started from like you know, me just being online, like, you know, my homie put me on game and like me just deciding to do graphic design one day. But I noticed there's like a lot of black women that like got on game with it. And so, cause this was an issue I be having like when it come down to graphic design, like there needs to be like more women, especially like, you know, just women of color in general, like to work on like these designs for like women of color. Cause I feel like when it comes down to designing something, I feel like a woman knows like the type of shit that women want. See, a person like me being a masculine man, it's hard for me sometimes to like make these like very feminine designs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most dudes, unless they got like a lot of feminine, you know, genes in them, it's easier. I mean, I feel like if you're more feminine, it's easier for you to make those more feminine designs. Whereas if you're masculine, it's easier for you to make those more masculine designs. It's really all about like your design style. But I feel like, man, it's been like a lot of black women winning off this shit, like doing like you know, people's like little face designs, doing salon designs, and like a lot of hair braiders begin logos and shit like that. I feel like you need like a good woman to get that type of shit done. But man, we seeing a crazy transition right now. This AI art is about to take over, man. This shit about to hurt a lot of people's pockets. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I've been underestimating this shit. I ain't really think it was like really gonna pop like that, but it's been popping. It's been popping like a motherfucker. It's done made its rounds. At first I wasn't worried, but like I'm kind of worried about the people who, you know, making money in that type of way. You know, at first I wasn't tripping, but then once I realized it was black women, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to see like what, you know, what's happening now. Like, okay, now this shit about to start affecting like people that's like really out here working, that's like really doing a thing, that's been winning off this shit for some years. But I can guarantee you, if you one of those type of people who figured out this hustle, you can figure out something else. You can figure out something else, but understand it's gonna be a hard thing to do. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna see a lot of people like, man, y'all really out here still paying these graphic design niggas all that money? Because you know how niggas get. Motherfuckers gonna see you goddamn like doing good off this shit. Motherfuckers gonna be like, man, you still paying such and such that much money like for to getting them covers done and shit? Motherfuckers like, man, bro, go do that that AI art shit, man. That AI art gonna give you all that, bro. You don't need to do that. that shit low key kind of scary when you think about it, cause so much people about to lose money, bro. But it is what it is, man. Change up your hustle. All right, let's go back to YouTube. Let's put AI art face. Like, just look at this shit. Like, hold on. Okay, let's say artists are fed up. Hold on, let's watch this video.
It's time we talked about this. So if you've been on social media recently, you've probably seen a lot of talk about AI-generated art. In order to understand the severity of the issue surrounding AI art, we have to understand how AI works.
Okay, look, before this nigga even start talking, let me say this. One thing you got to understand about AI art is AI art, like, this the thing with AI art. See, the way that the system works is, which is, if you think about this shit, this whole AI art shit is low-key copyright infringement. Because this the shit that's crazy about AI art. AI art only functions based off of the designs it already has. So basically, like, AI art makes designs based off designs it knows about. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the thing. If you think about it, a lot of people made mistakes by posting their art on the internet. Because when you posted your art on the internet, you taught the internet your art style. So now the internet knows your art style. So basically, like if a nigga type into like any AI art shit, like Wonder, like, you know, those AI arts where you could just type shit in and get something. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker type in the AI art. Like, I'm trying to think of like shit I make. Nigga could put a goddamn iPad with eyes and mouth smoking a blunt or something like that, right? And the AI art doesn't know how to create that. But the AI art will fuck around and see one of my designs and be like, okay, you know, that focus on the eyes, the mouth, and all that type of shit. They'll steal my shit and then make somebody else some shit. So that's the thing that trips me out about AI art. These niggas low-key copyright infringement because, nigga, you hitting licks. You hitting, like, the system is hitting licks on other people and basically giving other people's art styles to another motherfucker. So that's the crazy thing. Like, they using, the system uses art that already exists and then create somebody some shit. Like, it's hard to explain, but like, I'm telling you, he probably about to say that right now. I'm gonna show you.
When an AI creates a piece of art, it doesn't generate that content out of thin air. Instead, there needs to be...
What the fuck I tell y'all niggas, man? What I tell y'all niggas, bro? I told you I be on point with this shit. I be on point with this shit, bro. I be on point with this shit. See, look, listen, AI art is not like art. Like, when you watch AI art, you probably be thinking to yourself, like, man, how is this shit doing this shit? Like, how is this? What I tell y'all niggas, bro? Hold up, wait, let me click out of this. You probably be looking at AI art and probably be thinking to yourself, like, damn, how is this system making this shit? Like, how is my phone? How am I able to take a picture of myself on my phone? They making me in all these different type of lights. They making me a superhero. They making me a king. They making me some rich person. They making you all types of shit. But you got to understand, these systems only work based off the shit they already got. See, if they don't got nothing, then they can't do much. See, that's why I'm kind of glad I'm not like some famous nigga. See, if JayDamage was some famous nigga, they'll be on my shit hard. Like, all of my art, because I got like over 1,000 designs floating all through the fucking internet. So a nigga look at my shit and be like, man, I'm hitting a lick on the way he do his eyes. I'm hitting a lick on the way he be making his characters. I'm telling you, they need your art in order to make this system work. See, the only way the system is going to work is the more shit that get put into it. That's why you niggas need to stop low-key using AI art. Because literally, when you using it, you teaching the system to create another you. If you think about it, we low-key... Like, I might be overthinking right now. These like some high thoughts, right? We low-key may be building a system to create a clone. Think about this shit for a second. or if I'm overthinking this shit, just disregard all the dumb shit I'm saying. But like, think about this shit. The only way the system knows how to create us perfectly, if you use these apps like Dawn and all these other apps, they'll ask you for 8 selfies of yourself, or they'll just ask you for a bunch of selfies of yourself because the system is trying to learn you. They learn in your fucking eyes. They learn in your nose shape and all that type of shit. That's why they can make you look so perfect within all these other things. And a lot of artists, they want to stop this system because, number one, they can't make no money. And they want to stop the system because of 2, they feel like the system could turn into some whole other shit. If they could fuck around and make you perfectly within these apps, imagine what they could start doing next, bro. I don't want to scare nobody, but think about it like this, bro. Like, what if like let's say you become a famous rapper and you work for a label, right? Let's say the label get mad at you, right? The label be like, man, come on, man, like we need some more money. You trying to lead a label, whatever. What if AI technology became so good that they could create like some fake shit about you? Because the system knows your face so well, they could create some fake shit about you. Like they could be like, okay, since you don't want to do what the fuck we said, we about to use the system against you. All of a sudden, it's going to be like a TMZ ad, JayDamage raped the bitch. Like some stupid shit like that. We got footage of it. All of a sudden, it's some footage of me doing some fuck shit. Like, JayDamage just got into a shootout. All of a sudden, they got some weird ass video of me in a shootout because I've taught the system so much of using my face and all this other shit. Like, then, like, of course, like all the rich people, they got media control. So think about it. Like, if we teaching this system to basically create us in a perfect way, imagine what somebody could do with that type of power, bro. Just think about it. If I'm tripping, let me know I'm tripping, nigga. You're overthinking this shit. But I'm just letting you know, like, sometimes, like, making these systems too smart and too much able to, like, recreate us and to, be making our faces and all this type of shit. Maybe we might be doing too much fucking with this shit. Or maybe I'm overthinking. But I'm going to play the video. And if this nigga repeat what the fuck I'm saying right now, nigga, I'm the GOAT. I'm about to show you.
An input in order for there to be an output. In the big picture, machine learning companies such as Stability AI generate profits from high quality media. And the creation of this media depends entirely on training their AI on a specific data set. These images are made by assembling visual data that have statistical correlations to each other to produce a final result that looks acceptable. That's a very simplified explanation, but that's the gist of how AI systems work. All you gotta know is in order for that image to be
Let's go, nigga. Let's go. Let's continue.
generated, there has to be a data set, and that is where the problem comes in. In these data sets, there exists billions of copyrighted images, of artworks, of photographs, of people, all of which was collected from the internet without the consent of the internet.
Exactly what I said. See, what they doing, they stealing images that already exist. Like, I'm telling you, like, just think of like a wild ass idea, just any fucking thing. Like, I had a dream recently that I was standing in front of a kingdom, but I had like these powers where I could like fly. So I'm like flying, I'm trying to fly over the kingdom, but the kingdom's so big I can't like see over it, and the kingdom got like a whole bunch of statues. So like what I did was I start describing my dream like in the app and shit, right? Like, it's so crazy. Like, when they built the picture that was very close. But when I was looking at the picture, I'm thinking to myself, like, I feel like I've seen this picture before. Like, what I think they doing is they taking niggas shit. Like, they literally robbing designers and shit and giving people designs to other people. They basically stealing shit from your design and then using whatever they stole from you to create some shit for a whole nother motherfucker. But let's continue. I'm gonna show you.
Intellectual property owner. My personal artwork that I share on my Instagram page has been used to train AI models. And chances are, if you've shared your work online or even images of yourself, your house, your environment, you might have been included in these data sets. And if you guys...
Okay, think about that. So when every single day that we like living and chilling, you taking me personally, I don't do all that selfie shit and all that other type of shit. That shit always seemed kind of fruity to me anyway, but like I just don't do shit like that. I'm just not that type of nigga. I'm not some super pretty nigga and shit like that. I'm not taking a bunch of selfies of myself. But like, you got to think, every day that y'all been taking selfies, y'all been taking like pictures of shit. Like, you know how like when y'all go out of town and shit, y'all taking pictures of food, the pictures of the hotel, all that type of shit. All of these pictures is being used. All of your shit, like all this shit that y'all think like, oh, this is my picture, this is my private moment, whatever. Nigga, fuck that. The internet looking at you like, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, you put that shit on our platform, nigga. We own these pictures and we using these pictures and our systems to motherfucking get paid, nigga. We not sitting around, so you think the system just gonna use the pictures that they want to use? Hell nah, nigga. We using everybody shit, nigga. Everybody getting robbed, nigga. Everybody, it's a stick up on everybody, nigga. Everybody getting robbed on the block, nigga. Don't give a fuck who you is. Like, you got to understand with these systems, they don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Your voice ain't that powerful where you gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna sue y'all for using pictures of me. They gonna be like, number one, nigga, you read the terms and agreements to Facebook and Instagram and all that shit, nigga. If we sell these images to another company, nigga, your bitch ass ain't doing nothing, nigga. If you got a problem with it, get your bitch ass off of Facebook, Instagram, all that type of shit. I'm just telling y'all the real. As harsh as it may sound, this is the real shit right now. But we gonna continue.
If you guys want a really great in-depth look on this topic, I recommend Steven Zapata's video, which I'm going to link in the description below. The problem here is your artwork and my artwork, the moment we share them online, they are opted in to the system. If your work so much as exists online, it will be found and it will be used in a piece of AI art. And we as artists are not being protected. This is genuinely an industrial scale violation of each and every one of our rights. Stability AI has claimed, quote, because diffusion models are prone to memorization and overfitting, releasing a model trained on copyrighted data could potentially result in legal issues. Basically admitting to the fact that their models directly use copyrighted content. And
okay, now listen. Understand that these people is not stupid. The moment that they started creating their systems of AI art, you know, and they knew that they was going to be, you know, selling this shit to people, you know, creating these apps or whatever, understand that they knew that a lot of these images was copywritten. Even if they ain't copywritten, they knew that these images ain't fucking theirs. You know, you can't just take somebody's shit and then you can't just steal another nigga work and then try to work they block. Like, what the fuck? So what I think it is I think that they have partnerships with like a lot of these companies like Facebook, like Twitter, you know, like Instagram, basically all of these image websites or all of these websites where you use your images on these social sites. I'm telling you, they have a contract with these people where they probably already, you know, got business dealings with them and they probably like, look, we'll pay y'all, you know, X amount, billion, whatever. Just let us use these images for this app in order to make this app pop. If this app pop off, you know, this gonna get us a lot of money and we want to involve y'all in the money too. So could think about it. Right now, this shit going crazy on TikTok. This is one of the biggest shits on TikTok. If you on TikTok right now, you don't even gotta look for this shit. Just scroll through TikTok. You'll see niggas be using an AI filter where they'll fuck around, take some dumb shit, put it on their eye like that, and then all of a sudden they'll turn into some fucking anime character and shit like that. A lot of that has to do with these systems. Because every single day that y'all do that, y'all teaching the system to perfect this shit, to create a clone of you. I'm telling you, I'm not overthinking this shit. I know this because I'm a designer. Y'all don't know this because y'all ain't designers. But let's continue.
And many of these generated images tend to look identical to their original copyrighted counterparts. Images and text descriptions are taken from the internet through a practice called data mining, which allows these companies to accumulate an incomprehensible amount of data. And these corporations have intentionally targeted legal loopholes to allow them to do this. Stability AI itself funded the creation of the largest dataset being used, which is called Lion 5B. This dataset contains 5.8 billion points of image and text data,
I told you, they using legal loopholes in order to obtain these images. Number one is only because, look, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit because I know this as a graphic designer. I mean, I'm not even gonna say all my credentials, but understand I done made way over 1,000 designs. I done served over 1,000 people, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. A lot of times when you make a logo or just any picture, if you make a picture that's close to the real thing, you damn near can't be sued for this shit, especially if you're not directly selling that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times with this copyright infringement shit, a motherfucker could really only get on your ass. Number one, a person can't really get on your ass if you ain't got no money anyway. If they do get on your ass and you ain't got no money, then, you know, what the fuck? They just wasting time. They wasting time and money trying to fucking sue you when you just some fucking goofy ass nobody trying to just use their design to sell some shoes or something. Really, they want the big fish before they even get on the little fish. But understand that they've created legal loopholes to where they can steal your shit, nigga. Because basically they look at it as, we're not directly stealing from you. We're just taking pieces from you. So basically this is the issue that, what's cuz name? Omi and the Hellcat, he dealing with this right now. So basically him and a dude named Cool Kai, they created some shoes that look just like Jordans. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Let me go to Google right quick. Cool Kai Omi shoes. Show y'all this shit, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Now you see this shit, bro. Hold on, let me zoom in. Now if you pay attention to this, if you notice, all of these shoes, I mean, if you look at the shoes, like in the middle, hold on. I think the ones in the middle, these is Omi and the Hellcat shit. And then the ones on the end might be Cool Kai's. Well, actually, it don't matter whose is whose. At the end of the day, if you look at the shoes, whose shoes do they look like? They look like the motherfucking Jordans. But if you look at them real good, they not the same as Jordans. They don't exactly have every single small detail, but they still grabbed from Jordans. If you notice, Cool Kai and Omi and the Hellcat with the Reloaded shoes, Jordan ain't do shit about that. Nike ain't do shit about that when they first seen the shoes. They seen the shoes, they probably just looked at it like, man, these some fucking nobody. These just some niggas selling like just some little shit. But then like once them niggas start making money, like they say Omi sold like 100K shoes in like a day type shit. Then they probably was like, oh hell no. You niggas getting money off our shit. Oh, it's over now. So I think that's what's gonna happen a lot with this AI art shit. I think this AI art shit, they gonna be getting money off this shit until they take something from like a big company. But I feel like they smart enough to know like, look, we're gonna make it to where you can't make a McDonald's design. You know, you can't make a Reebok design. They're gonna make it to where you can't make those type of designs. They're gonna make it to where you can only steal shit from nobodies. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue the video.
Including copyrighted data and private data. This non-consensual practice of using copyrighted data in commercial products is illegal. But here is where it gets really, really messy. Now, this database Lion 5B, which is most widely used for AI generation, was created with the pretext of research. But the corporations behind the funding of this research quickly turned it into a commercialized product, which now include Dream Studio and Stable Diffusion, both owned by Stability AI. And now the app Lensa AI has been charging money for specific avatar packs. And as a result of which, these companies are now making massive amounts of profit. This loophole allows these companies to weave their way through legal regulations, which are put in place to protect the copyrighted work of art.
Exactly. See, I'm telling you, see, I feel like a lot right now, what I'm saying to y'all right now is basically ignore, because I'm a nobody, so like this word ain't really gonna get out like that. But you have to understand, this is nothing right now. A lot of y'all probably hearing this, y'all probably like, man, this nigga Jay don't know what the fuck he talking about, whatever. But understand, this is gonna become a problem in the future, because what's gonna start happening next I don't even want to get too much into detail, but look, I'm telling you, what's going to end up happening is people are going to start using, because you got to understand, right now we're just seeing this shit in the beginning phase, so we're not really seeing this on like a more serious level. But understand, like once we have these type of systems, now the bullshit is going to come into the system. It's just like when online gaming first came about. When online gaming first came about, niggas was like, oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, we get to play with the homies online now. That's what's up. We can play with cuz from across town. But then this shit got funny when the hackers got in. Then this shit got funny when the racist people got in. Then this shit got funny when niggas could go in and shut down the system and the server and shit like that. See, this shit gonna get funny. See, it's not funny right now because it just started, but not shit gonna get funny. It's gonna be niggas ops making gay shit about them. It's gonna be like niggas ops making like videos of them getting killed and shit. Like I'm telling you, like it's always like the devil always come in this shit eventually. Like right now, we just looking at the beginning steps of it, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be all types of people stealing each other images and creating videos and pictures of people's faces and shit, because y'all done taught the internet how the fuck y'all look, and then motherfuckers gonna be coming in and doing all type of crazy shit with your face and your body. They gonna have, I'm telling you, they gonna have females getting trains ran on them, all type of shit. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm not just overthinking this shit. I know this shit. Watch.
Artists and creatives. And this process has been fittingly described as data laundering. And a lot of users even go as far as to use directly the names of certain artists to create their generated content. For example, concept artist Greg Rutkowski, you've probably heard of him. He has had his name used 250,000 times between Stability AI and Midjourney's AI platforms. Not only is the collection of copyrighted content of legal concern, but so is this. When AI generations are made to look like an artist's work, this has the potential for reputation damage, for forgery, for fraud, for identity theft. And what's most concerning is that when these models are trained on images of your artwork, they are unable to forget. So almost all of these models are now working with tainted data. Their generations now all involve copyrighted content which has been gathered without the knowledge or permission of the copyright owner. It is directly hurting artists who have put their passion and their soul into everything that they create, only for their work to be scraped from the internet without their permission and used in training AI models. To the large corporations and businesses behind AI, the perfect world would mean one where there doesn't need to be a middleman. There doesn't need to be an artist. It'll be a world where these large businesses can capitalize and monopolize an entire industry. The worst part of it all is you and I, we don't have the option to opt out, and the AI does not have the option to forget. Now, even with all this being
exactly, like, think about it. Like, when it comes down to a lot of this art shit, because you got to think, okay, look at the value system. And I'm gonna get on some geek shit right now. Look at the value system of things. Like, think about money. Think about, just think about some of the most valuable art in the world that we think of today. Think about the Mona Lisa. Think about, like, a lot of the things of value that still build value to this day. Just think about, everything you wear. Think about shoes. Like, think about all of that. All of that has came from independent thought by people who have used their creativity. But think about it. What if AI art, I mean, not even AI art, what if just AI, what if these computers start creating their own ideas? They've basically learned all of our ideas, so then they start mastering all of our ideas. It's going to get to the point where, like, I might be overthinking this shit, but it's going to get to the point where they're not going to need people to do things. A lot of shit, a lot of jobs going to be taken away. Like, just think about, like, when somebody wanted to create the Jordan shoe, that motherfucker, that was just an idea. They had to bring in an artist at some point in time to, like, pretty much sit down and build all that together. Eventually, they're going to stop doing that. They're going to stop hiring people, like, to create shit. They're going to be like, man, we could just go to the computer and get that. We ain't got to be hiring all these motherfuckers to be doing all this, all this thinking. We could get the computer to think for us. Like, you ain't going to be seeing motherfuckers like, because you got to think everything has came with an idea. It takes an idea, and it takes a graphic designer or just a creative person in order to put this idea together. Just think about everything. Think about these glasses. When a motherfucker first started these motherfucking glasses, first a motherfucker had to draw it out. Person had to draw it out. They had to think of it, all that type of shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna come to a point in time, motherfuckers ain't even gonna be doing that no more. They're gonna be like, you know what, man, I wanna create a company about glasses. Motherfucker gonna go straight to the computer. A company about glasses, whatever. They gonna get all their ideas and all that type of shit. Nobody's gonna be independently thinking, which I think in a way could be kind of valuable though, because I feel like all of the creative people, we're gonna become like more valued, because damn near everything is gonna be fake. Everything is gonna be computer generated, so then it's gonna be hard for people to tell, nigga, is this your own idea? Or is this some shit that you done found online? Like, for real, like, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to feel like most of these Instagram pages are like that. I don't even think that niggas is making, like, covers and shit no more. I think that niggas is low-key, like, on that motherfucking computer, putting in these ideas, putting a title on that shit, and then just selling it to a nigga. So y'all got to think about that. Y'all might be getting scammed right now by your graphic designer and not even know that shit. Because a lot of graphic designers, we've been knew about this AI art shit. Because we've been using it for, like, backgrounds and shit like that. So just imagine, like, nowadays, motherfuckers probably making y'all all type of designs on AI arts and selling y'all that shit for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and y'all don't even motherfucking know. See, I actually show y'all that I work on my designs, but y'all probably getting scammed already and don't even know the shit. Let's continue, though.
said, a lot of people who are in support of AI will still try to dismiss this point. But if you're on the fence about this, all I ask is that you take a look at the music industry. There have been AI models made to create audio content. But when it comes to audio content and the data that's being used for that, these companies go out of their way to mention that everything being used is copyright free and that every aspect of that creation process is based on a fair and ethical system that doesn't infringe on the rights of music artists. So please tell me now, why is there such a double standard when it comes to visual artists? Visual art, just like music, has been around since the beginning of humanity. It's been such an integral part of our culture, from being found on ancient artifacts, on carvings, on stone. Art is one of the backbones of our humanity. And I absolutely love that music artists.
Let me stop you. That's right. Show them black people. Let me go back. Show them black people, my nigga. Show them black people.
It's been such an integral part of our culture, from being
Look at that. I know you see that dark skin. Let's go.
Found on ancient artifacts, on carvings, on stone. Art is one of the backbones of our humanity. And I absolutely love that music artists have their rights protected. But if that's the case, why should visual artists be literally trampled on an industry-wide basis? This is simply not artists crying and whining over something that's unreasonable. This is our creation that we hold so near and dear to our hearts. In some cases, it might be our livelihoods. It might be the way we put food on the table for our families. But in every single case, this is our passion. This is what makes us who we are. And all of us, me and you, and even if you're not an artist and you're watching this video, we have a right to feel angry, to feel the way that we do right now about this unethical system. Every single time an artist speaks out about this issue, I see the same tired, overused counterpoints to try to quiet that artist down. And I am just so tired of it. People saying things such as, you put your work online, it's on the internet, it's free for us to use. That's simply a misunderstanding of the law. Just because something is online doesn't mean you can use it for whatever you want.
Yeah, some of y'all be out of pocket with that. Out of fucking pocket. Like, you know, just because something is on the internet don't mean, nigga, just hit a lick on this shit, bro. Like, you know, because I'm the type of person, I don't really be tripping off people, like, using my work and shit. But at the same time, like, don't be acting like it's yo shit. That's my thing. You can go ahead and post my shit and, you know, manipulate my shit and everything. But my thing is, don't be acting like it's yours. Because some of y'all get out of pocket and take a nigga shit and act like you created it. Like, I can't respect that. Nigga, if you ain't create that shit, stop going around pretending to be another motherfucker. You know, be yourself. Use your own independent ideas. But see, this AI shit gonna get y'all fucked up in real life. But in fake life, on the internet life, y'all gonna be some motherfucking celebrities. Let's go.
Especially not for commercial purposes. I've also heard people say that AI takes inspiration from references just like artists do. When someone says this, chances are, number one, they don't understand the artistic creative process, or number two, they don't understand how AI works. AI takes data directly from that data set, and it's able to create a perfect replica. Humans simply cannot. And if you point to the examples of forgery,
you know, that person has a good point. You know, I'm objective now. I don't just sit down and just go with my own thoughts. I like to listen to people too. Now, I actually can kind of understand that is because a big thing that most artists don't talk about, but I know is motherfucking going on, is a lot of you niggas is looking at JayDamage and you niggas inspired. Y'all ain't gonna admit this shit. But y'all looking at what I do and y'all inspired and y'all going out there creating shit. And you know, and y'all, you know, y'all not necessarily copying me, but you taking shit from shit that I create. I know this because I done seen people locally do this shit. They'll create mixtape covers, they'll create single covers, they'll create flyers, they'll create all this other stuff. A lot of that shit is groundwork that I done laid over years. Because there wasn't really too much people doing this shit before me. You know, you got to think, I started this shit in 2010. Wasn't a lot of people within my area doing this shit before me. So I always notice that it's like people that take little things from me. And the thing that I'm not really tripping off people doing that, because that's what artists do. That's art. Like, people take from ideas and stuff. I just don't like when people is taking, and they acting like you didn't lay down the groundwork for that shit. That's really my issue. But yeah, artists do that. Artists like take from, you know, bigger artists and shit, like, you know, or just people who influence them. People take from people they influence. You know, rappers do that. Just creative people do that. They take, you know, they're influenced by certain things and they take from that. But don't take a nigga whole shit. You know, that's my thing. Don't, you can go ahead and, you know, copy the way that I'm doing something, but don't take my whole shit and then say that you created it or some dumb shit like that. But let's continue.
In the art world, that practice is not something that we condone. That practice is highly frowned upon. A human has to literally look at the inspiration, process it in their minds, combine it with their life experiences, with the way they feel, with how they approach every single brushstroke. I've seen thousands of studies of my work that people post online and tag me in, and in every single one of those pieces, even if it's a complete one-to-one study, I can see the unique human touch that made that piece their own. So no, an artist taking inspiration from someone else's work and studying a reference is not the same as AI image generation. There is also that really weak argument that this technology is here to stay, it's inevitable, so why don't you just accept it and stop fighting? And that just seems to be a fundamental misunderstanding of why artists are upset and what we're fighting for. I myself, and I know a lot of artists, are not here to erase AI technology completely. We don't want to do that, and we know we can't do that. The thing is,
I want to speak about that too. There are benefits to AI art. If you're a type of person, if you've been paying attention to the way that the system goes, in my opinion, AI art could be very useful. Like if you a type of person where, like I said, like graphic designers have been using AI art. They use AI art for like backgrounds, and you know, like sometimes like they'll use it just for like little shit, like when it comes down to building projects. But like I think it would be something good as a tool to use. I just think it gets dangerous when it gets to the point of using people's like personal pictures, like niggas like pictures of themselves, and you know, creating all these art images of people. I think that shit could become dangerous later on. I think it's cool for right now, but I feel like we're training a cloning machine, man. I'm telling you. Let's continue.
AI is here to stay. I accept that and I welcome that. But the way these systems are organized and structured to take advantage of millions of artists is something that we are not okay with. It's not about pushing back against AI technology itself. It's about pushing back against these unethical practices of using our work, commercializing it, all of which without our consent. Artists such as myself are not given the option to opt out, not given any compensation, and not asked for consent or permission before our images are used. I don't even want an opt-out system. This system should be opt-in the first place. Why should my work that I've put tens of thousands of hours into be scraped and taken without my permission and opted into the system automatically? This system exploits artists, it's unethical, and I don't want to be a part of it. And just to summarize how bad it's all gotten, I'm going to give you guys some personal anecdotes and some experiences that I've had with the AI community. A few weeks back, it was brought to my attention that somebody on Reddit had created a model based on 300 images of my work, all of which taken without my knowledge, without my consent, and it was shared on a Reddit post in the community of Stable Diffusion. Not only were these generations watermarked, but the poster also said that there was no need to ask for permission from the artist in order to make these models public, which, as I've mentioned before, in the words of Stability AI, could get you into legal issues. So naturally, I called it out. I put it on my story, I showed people what's going on, I voiced my discontent with the situation. But the fact that I called this out caused a lot of anger on both sides. Some people on Reddit decided that it's a good idea to take more of my work, more of the pieces that I put tens of thousands of
I shouldn't be laughing about this right now. But niggas on Reddit grimy as fuck. They say, oh bitch nigga, you wanna complain about this shit? Are we hitting licks even harder? They say, oh you bitching? Yo, them Reddit niggas clowned on them. They said, oh, you want to bitch and complain about this shit. Oh, we was being nice before. Now we taking all your shit, nigga. Fuck you. Yo, these Reddit niggas grimy as fuck.
With the situation. But the fact that I called this out caused a lot of anger on both sides. Some people on Reddit decided that it's a good idea to take more of my work, more of the pieces that I put tens of thousands of hours into, and just poured my heart into.
Yo, the Reddit niggas. Yo, that shit ain't funny though, but goddamn. The Reddit niggas is like, oh, you out here bitching? You bitching about us stealing your art? All right, nigga, we stealing all that shit, nigga. This a stick up. Give me all that shit, nigga. We making all type of characters with your shit, nigga. Fuck you.
soul
Hell
into,
no.
and generate even more AI models based on that. And a lot of people have been releasing it to the public in that subreddit. I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying, how dare you react the way you did? How dare you call this out in your story? You caused all of this drama, so now this is all going to come back to you. And part of me is angry about the situation, but I think I'm more sad about it than anything else. It just seems there's no empathy, there's no understanding, there's not even an attempt to try to understand why an artist could be so upset about something like this happening to them. And some people have gone as far as to directly email my business email about their competition that they ran to try to make a model that looks most like my work in a way that's very passive aggressive, very backhanded, and borderline harassment. And I can tell you right now, I'm not the only one who has experienced toxicity like this. Greg Rutkowski, who I've mentioned before, have received comments and messages about how he shouldn't feel the way he...
Alright, nigga, this shit getting boring, but goddamn, bro. Like, this AI art shit, man, this shit is crazy, yo. This shit got me thinking, like, damn, bro, like, this shit is really, like, hitting licks on everybody. Hitting licks on everybody, and can't nobody do nothing, man. Hold on, let me go look at my shit, man. Instagram.com/JayDamage Designs. Boom. Now, if you notice, I don't make art that AI art can hit a lick on. I mean, actually they can, but like, nigga, my art ain't really like, I feel like some of my shit, you can't generate this. Like, you can't generate shit like this, bro. Like, look at this shit I did for Shooter. Bro, like, I just don't see AI art making shit this accurate. I feel like AI art ain't really making like cartoon niggas like that. I feel like eventually they gonna start doing that, but I don't really see it like that. Like, this type of shit, like, I feel like some of this type of shit, like, you gotta be on your P's and Q's to really make. I don't think AI art is that advanced. AI art ain't fucking with me. I'm letting y'all know that right now. AI art ain't fucking with me, bro. I'm real, like, nigga, I know how to do damn near every type of design. AI art ain't fucking with me. And plus, I know how to do 3D design. Like, bro, I know how to do shit that I ain't even showed y'all how to do. Like, I know how to really do this shit. So, like, AI art, I don't know if it's gonna be taking my type of designs per se, because I don't feel like my shit is really, like, people ain't really super on the market looking for my type of shit, but I'm pretty sure they gonna figure it out. Because, like, see, my shit is, like, detailed a certain type of way. Like, nobody would think, like, okay, let me make Bart Simpson, like, 21 Savage with the fucking red hats and, you know, tattoos and shit like that. Like, I don't feel like AI art has gotten that advanced to where it can think this deeply. Cause you gotta think, I got a deep ass mind, nigga. Like, ain't nobody gonna be putting no chains and hats and all that type of shit on SpongeBob and Patrick and all this type of shit. Like, I feel like the system knows design. But one thing I noticed about AI art, and I'm gonna end the video on this. We've seen AI art do damn near everything, right? But we haven't seen AI art do black people shit. You haven't been seeing AI art do urban art. That's one thing that AI art is missing right now. And I'm not seeing too much like explicit shit on AI art either. I'm not seeing like a bunch of porno shit and all that type of shit yet. But you never know. That may come in the future. That's why I'm saying, like, right now we in the beginning phase. We haven't seen like the abuse of this shit yet. But that's the only thing that I'm sort of worried about is like the abuse. I'm like worried about like what's gonna be the abusive part of this shit. Cause I feel like this shit ain't affecting regular people right now. So regular people don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you, the shit that I'm saying right now is gonna affect y'all eventually. Cause y'all gonna be like, damn, yo, this shit really took over. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be niggas like, man, I'm like scared of the stalker shit, man. I don't want motherfuckers using my face for some stalker weird shit. So yeah, like, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this video. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see me on another video, if you want to see me do a design, catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. I should be doing the design. I don't know if I'm gonna put my customer work on there, or I'm gonna just do a design from scratch and fuck around and just teach y'all how to do this shit. Cause it's so much. I told you I'm an all-around designer. I know how to do that. I know how to design damn near anything. Like, it just, like I said, it just takes like different programs and like different type of functions and different type of steps in. But you could design damn near anything on Photoshop and Illustrator. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for checking out this video. Whenever you get a chance, make sure you if you want to keep seeing these lives, subscribe to my Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Trovo, and follow me on Facebook. And that's the way that you can keep seeing these type of videos. I feel like this topic right here, I didn't even plan on really talking about this topic like that, but I feel like this topic is something that's pretty fucking serious. I feel like this is gonna be the future of things eventually. I just feel like right now, like, we ain't really looking at it like that because it ain't really directly affecting us yet. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be some crazy shit, bro. They're gonna be using this